Hello, hello, hello. One, two, three. One, two, three. Welcome, welcome, lads. Welcome to another stream, man. Here in the in the Barca Bus channel, man. And I mean, just another frustrating one, man. Just another frustrating one, just to complete the weekend. Let me just give me a moment. Sorry about that, man. The wardrobe, the wardrobe, wardrobe open, man, was annoying me, man. Screen é caçador, vente com deixa. Sell the young martyrs. Wait, man. Calm down, Zuriel. Let's all just give a brief, man. Give a hard brief, man, and just and try to and try to calm ourselves down, man. There's there's no need, man, to chaos, man. I think that would be probably worse, man. Worse for all, man. If we just throw everything down the drain, man. Let me just let me just see something here, man. But of course I understand the frustration, of course, man. I I I, I am frustrated as well, man. But I'm not gonna be coming here and just say that everybody sucks because that's not what I do, man. We need Leal. Well, that would be helpful, to be fair, man. He would help for sure, man. I mean, man, I don't know. Don't even know where to start, man. Sorry about that. I am I am a bit, with my throat a little bit messy, man. So if you guys see that my voice is not the best, is because of that, man. But I mean, man, to be fair, man, I think this game is uh, probably more frustrating than the one against Sociedad, man. If I'm completely honest, with you, man, because in the Sociedad game, man, was frustrating, of course, but in that game, at least, man, we knew that we were worse than the opponent basically the whole game. This game, there there was many parts of the game, especially in the second half, man, that the game was controlled, man. The game was in hand, man. The game, in the second half, I was most of the time I was looking at my phone, man, doing other things because I personally thought that the game was not won, of course, but was in hand and control, man. But I guess that in football, man, you cannot put your arms down until the last minimum, because at the end of the day, I mean, it was the but the red from Caçador, man, is a red, of course, man. He already had a yellow, man. Made a foul in a difficult in a position that Celta could have gotten a counter, and then the game went through the roof, man. What I didn't understand, man, what is the word, man? The precipitation, man. The precipitation, the nervous, man. But the team came forward completely, man. After the first goal from Celta, man, I was sitting and saying, man, calm down, man. Try to get the ball. Don't need to rush, man. You are with one player less, man. Why the need, man? Why the need to go out that with no reason? And then point basically what one play after the other, man. Celta went down there and enjoy the match, man. If we don't win versus Brest, then we win. We ain't winning anything, but Real, man. Why do you have to be so uh, so reactionary, man? I understand the frustration, man, but calm down, man. Calm down. It's Manchester City also is in such a bad moment. A bad moment now, and I don't see their fans throwing the bus like that, man. Calm down, man. Calm down. That there is reasoning behind that. What you said about Lamina, I agree, man. But many moments of this game, and many moments of this game, Barca Barca did a good job, man. But at the end of the day, you have to be competitive in the full 90 minutes, man. Told you guys, Celta was the toughest game. Even with Casadon first half, we were bad. Yeah, there was a lack of control, man. To be fair, there was a lack of control in some moments of the game, man. But but I thought that at least in transition, man, because the thing with with Celta, they're also a team that plays in a similar way of Barca, in the sense they also have like a very very high line, man. So with that, Barca was also having some some spaces and a lot of not a lot of, but some chances, you know. But but the thing is, man, the I don't know, man. If it was the last game, man, the like like the psychological barrier, you know, the psychological barrier of the last game, and that came down, man, after the first goal, man. But what can I tell? Can I tell you, man? Until I don't know 2 3 weeks ago, we were all here sitting saying that Barca was the best team in the world, man. So uh, I would I would wait a little bit, man. The players still look tired. Yeah, that as well, man. That as well. I would say, man. Not having Lamine, man, for as a first point, or already makes things very complicated, man. I would say a little bit of I don't know, man, of a nervy, of a psychological barrier of the last game. Yeah, that as well, use, man. That as well for sure, man. I know what happened there, man. That for me is the biggest point, man, because the players basically threw the game in the in the roof, man. And then I don't know, man. But those 2 points, I think, are the main problems, man. One little setback in a game and we completely implode. You can literally feel it coming, and this has been I think for the past 5 or 6 years in this club. It's so annoying to watch, man. I mean, man, let's hope, man, that with Hansi Flick, man, that doesn't happen, man. That is probably the first, man, the first bad batch, no, man, the first bad pair of games that we have this season, because after, for example, after the Osasuna game, Barca came up strong and went with a very sequence of games. So now let's see, man. Now let's see. Was there an improvement compared to the game against Real Sociedad, man? In some moments, I would say, man. Because there were moments that Barca was decent in this game, man. Was incredible? No. Was outstanding? No. But was better than the last game, in my opinion, man. But what cannot happen is exactly what you guys said, man. Because of a red card, man, just completely implode and go off the game, man. But you guys know how I am, man. I always try to be as positive as I can, man, and I would try to wait a little bit, man, before say anything else, man. It wasn't just 10 minutes; it was the whole game. We played a very bad game today. Said Hansi Flick. He thought that. I mean, if he says that, I mean, fair play, man. Fair play. The guy's the manager. He will see what didn't work, of course. Yeah, Yaki Peña, yeah, man. Yaki Peña definitely saved a lot, man. In the second half, in the first 10 minutes, man. In first 10 minutes had some quite very good saves, man. And I think slowly but surely, man, he's earning his starting. How do you say, man? He's spotting the starting 11, man. To be fair, man. So some weeks ago I still had some doubts, but now I probably wouldn't take him off there, man. We have no left winger. I mean, man, with no Lamine, that's what happens, man. With no with no Lamine, man. With no Lamine is what you get. But the thing with the left winger, we can come here and say what we want, but at the moment we're not in the transfer window, you know. But yeah, man, I think probably that would be the position to improve the team, man, because without Lamine, this team, and we have seen 2 games how things go down the roof. At least, man, at least one positive. I'm in the full screen because I'm seeing on Twitter what we have, man. So that we can give a look as well. Um, the thing, man, that at least Rafinha, man, Rafinha showed today, man, that he's in a very good moment, uh, regardless of the position that he plays, man. Because today, I think that Rafinha, together with Iñaki, of course, the were the best players, man. And the one the one in the end of the match, man. Wow, the Rafinha almost had the 1v1, man. Uh, uh, I, I, I thought that it would have been a 3-2, man. I wasn't even angry today. I knew it was coming, but after the red card, you say, or in the game as a whole, you already know that that would happen, man. But I was chilled, man. Until the red card, I was completely chilling, man. But I don't know, man. It's I think who said that of the of Barca imploding. Um, Let me see who said that. Triple Diesel that said no, that the Barca when we have like a bad bunch of matches, we just completely implode every single game. I mean, that could be a case, man, because it's kind of difficult to explain, man, how the team went off so easily, man. Be, because basically without Caçador, man, wasn't the best game of Caçador, but anyway, man, I wasn't feeling that safe today with him, man. Losing so many balls, man, so many passes, and then after he went off, man, was like there wasn't any structure, you know. There wasn't any structure. There wasn't any pattern of plays. Every player were going. One player was in the middle. The other ones was in attack, and there was no shape, you know. And also with the with the Celta Vigo fans, man, they going forward, man, and pressing. I mean, I, I, I thought after the goal that they would have been at least, but Barca would at least try to calm down the game, man. But we we did what Celta wanted, man. I think after the red card, man. What was Conte doing, man? I mean, I didn't understand, man. I didn't understand what we did there. Well, the score doesn't even come, you know. Even the sofa score today is lag, man. And Rafinha is good, but we miss a player that things does not go well. Touching with say Rafinha is not the time. But basically, what we were saying that we miss Lamine, no? Yeah, it's basically what you're saying, that, no? That we miss Lamine, man. I mean, it's probably our best player, man. It's probably our best player, man. When your best player isn't on the pitch, man, you will notice. But the thing is, I agree with you guys that said, man, we cannot be so reliant, man, on Lamine, man, because if Lamine doesn't play the next games, every game is gonna be like that, man. If Lamine is not against Brest, I probably will go to the game not confident. To be fair, the only way to beat Barca is to I'll beat them physically. Yeah, man. In terms of intensity, in terms of intensity, in terms of rhythm, what what Celta did, man, basically was to make the game end to end, man. Was to get to make the game transition game, and make Barca run the whole pitch every game, man. Of course, the high line has been good, has been well, but it's not every game that you're gonna be able to do the high line the way we're doing, man. And what Celta did, man, was to make Barca uncomfortable, man. Let me see a little bit of the stats, for example, man, for you guys to see. For example, the possession isn't really. I I don't really don't usually look very much to the possession, but it's almost 640. But there were what I want to say, there were a lot of moments of the game that Barca didn't have the ball, because because Celta was making the game uncomfortable, man, and was making Barca run running behind every time. Yeah, with Araujo. With Araujo, definitely things can get a little bit better, man, because Araujo gives you that capacity, to have a faster transition when you don't have the ball. But I don't know if it's only that, to be fair, man. The attack, man, the attack, many moments of the game, man, looked a little bit toothless, to be fair. Was only Rafinha doing things, man. To be fair, but Leva, the chances that he had, he put in there, man, because scored the one in the second half and had one in the first half. There was his allowed, rightly his allowed, but was a very strong finish, to be fair. Ansu and Frankie, I give up. Well, Ansu basically, Ansu didn't play, did Ansu play and I didn't saw? No, Ansu didn't even come in. But yeah, Frankie, I mean, man, lost one ball in the last moments of the game, and I just wanted to cut myself, man. To be fair. I mean, I don't know, man. There are some players that I don't know, man. That aren't connected, man. Aren't connected to the team. I don't know if physically, mentally. Not talking about the match. I don't see our project with us. No, I understand, man. I understand what you say, man. I understand, man. No, I agree, man. I agree. Uh, I think that is something that we can all agree with that, man, because he has had his opportunities, man. He has had his opportunities and hasn't done anything until the hasn't done, basically. I was going to say, but there was one game, man. I think it was against Alaves, no, that he did quite decently, to be fair. But there was something that I wanted to say, man. That I forgot it, man. Wow. I will see your comments and then maybe I remember. He was angry before coming home because he waited 5 minutes. Usually, I mean, he had to wait because the ball didn't come off, man. I mean, man. So go to the bench, man. Go to the bench, and don't come in. F off, man. F off Frankie for that, man. I mean. The ball didn't come off. What do you want, man? If you have to wait 15 minutes, you wait, man. If not, don't come in, man. How did Frank play so well versus Madrid? I mean, the circumstances of the game helped him, to be fair, man. The circumstances of the game helped him a lot, man. Because in that game, you needed a player to give you the confidence, to give the pause and control the match, man. But after that, there wasn't any game that he really shooted up, man. To be fair, in the next game, man. But the thing that pisses me off, man, the most, man, of the Casado red card, man. Not only because He made us not win this game, man. Here, man. We will have to play without a DM against Las Palmas, man. And the thought of that, to be fair, makes me very worried. But at least against Las Palmas, man. That is not. He's in the best team on the league, man. At least, man. At least, but even like that, man. We all know when Barca plays without a DM, what happens, man. So, but let's wait for the game against Brest before, man, and after that we see what happens. I wish he didn't come out. No, Frankie attitude being bad recently. I don't know, man. I don't really like to speculate those things, but if I gotta be honest, man, I have the feeling that he's not. His mind is not at Barca anymore, man. His mind is not at Barca anymore, man. I don't know, man. If he's thinking on something else, man, on leaving or whatever, man. But I don't see he committed 100% with Barca, man. And for the players that are not committed, ciao ciao, ciao ciao, ciao ciao. Thoughts on Gavi? I mean, Gavi, I think out of considering, man, that probably there wasn't that many players, man, that performed well. Other than Rafinha and Iñaki Peña, man, I didn't dislike Gavi, man. To be fair, I think he was one of the better players, man. Giving a lot of intensity, man, especially in the first half, man. Recovering a lot, man. Going in from one pitch to one area to another, no, man. And I liked him. I liked his performance, man. I think he did. He performed in a good level, man. I think if he continues like that, man, he can give us a lot, man. He can give us a lot in those type of matches, man. In those type of matches that you need a lot of running, man. A lot of intensity and all of that, you know. And Gavi does that. And I would start him against Brest, to be fair. I would put him in the team, and I wouldn't. I mean, everything depends if Lamine can play or not, no, man. But to be fair, I would play Gavi regardless, man. I think he should play, man. Probably, but we can see what lineup will do, man. But probably, let's imagine that Lamine can play. Then you put Lamine right, Rafinha left, Daniel Moten. I would probably rest Pedro, man, and put Gavi, man, because I think he deserves to get to have a little bit of continuity, man. Man United give us 100 million. That would be top, to be fair. But 100, I don't know, man. For 40-50, man. For 40-50, I would sell him today, man. And you guys know that I usually, for example, Frank is a player that I always like, man. And I usually don't go that much on players, man. But I mean, if there's the possibility to sign, man, I wouldn't think to sell. Sorry, I wouldn't think that much, man. At least now, man. Things can change, of course, but I honestly don't see his future on the club anymore, man. Do you think if Balde started, would have been better? I mean, at least definitely in the first half, we would have had more offensive threats through the left side, man, for sure. Would have changed the game. I cannot tell you, man, but definitely would have had more attack, man. I mean, man, with Gerard Martin, man, I don't really know what else to say, man. The guy cannot even control a ball, man, and it hurts me, man. And it hurt me to say that, man. I mean, with 5 minutes, I was already pissing me off, man. Pissing me off what I was seeing, man. At least Flick played for that, but at least, man, that is already an improvement, man. Because at least it shows them that Flick at least sees the 14 plays in the left back, and he did quite well, man. He did. I think that when Hector Ford was in the left back, man, Barca got a little bit better, man, because at least in the left hand side we were having a little bit of more of a threat, man. Wasn't being only the right, man. That was one of the problems of the game, man. Let me just give you a look on Twitter, see what else we have. Sorry about that, man. We are playing every day, and I think we will see performance like this again. But it's normal to not being consistent, man. For sure, it's normal to have bad games, man. What cannot happen, in my opinion, man, is to completely collapse, man. Completely collapse from one game into another, man. You, of course, it's difficult to play in the level that we're seeing Barca playing every game, man. But you cannot simply throw the game away, man. That in my opinion is unacceptable, man. Throw the game the way that we did. That cannot happen, man. We can analyze what happened in the game and the things that went wrong and all that, man. But simply throw up the game, that for me cannot happen, man. Martin is a criminal. I mean, we have the nickname already, man. You have the nickname. We played hopeless today. Martin should have started. Ford should have started, and yeah, he didn't. Good for Flick. I mean, that is the thing, man. If Flick put it up, Hector Ford in the halftime, why didn't he start it, man? You know, why did he started with Hector Ford in left back the whole game, man. That is something that doesn't enter in my head, to be fair, man. He kept the player on the side every criticism. No, man. Every attack was coming in the first half was coming off his play, man. Everyone, man. Everyone. What if it's being so bad after getting a red card? Other top teams would have seen one. I mean, we don't know how to play, man. I think we don't know how to play with a player down, man. We just I don't know, man. Capitulate, man. The team gets completely nervous, man. Completely disorientated, you know, in the pitch, man. And I don't know if that's something that, well, of course, if things doesn't go well, definitely the manager has to find the way to correct, you know. But I don't know, man. If it's a mental thing, man, what is exactly, man? Let me just see some. Well, after there was he was forced because the donkey nearly got sent off. Who was forced to say, man? Who? What, that you mean the sub, no? You mean this the sub of taking off Martin for Hector Ford? No, yeah, for sure. That was the right sub for sure. 100%, man. It actually Flick to bring on Martin. Because well, I mean, if Balde cannot play, Balde cannot play. I mean, what can you do? But the only thing is, why not start with Hector Ford, man? But I mean, this is the debate that we always have, man. We always have this debate, and hopefully today, man, that we saw Hector Ford the left back, things can change a little bit, man. We shit ourselves more than 80 years. Also, for our players get a red card. I mean, man, it can only be a man of thing, man, because there isn't any other reason, man. I think the team that doesn't really know what to do, and it comes on the mind, man. The mind that the games of the past, man, the matches of the past, that we came up on this situation, man, and always things go bad, you know. Let me see what Flick said, man. We made many mistakes. We need to talk about them to make a change. Well, one thing that I really like about Flick, man, is the self-criticism, man. That is something you have to you have to give your hands, and well, a lot of things, of course. He has been doing very well until now, man. But he's a very self-critical manager, man, and I like that, man, because he shows the shows that he knows that things aren't going aren't working, and will try to do his best to find a solution, man. But hopefully it does quick, man, because as you said, man, you said games are coming thick and fast, man, and there is no margin for error, man. I mean, let me see something, man. If Madrid wins tomorrow, they will go to. But the advantage will go for only 4 matches, man. And remember that the Madrid has one game less, man. So the advantage can come to 1 point only, man. I mean, to be fair, that is what also worries me at the moment, man. Because I know if Barca comes back to the level that we were before, we will be able to recover, man. But the thing is that things are not working, man. Seriously, this team affects. For example, we need to rest Koundé. He has been poor for 2 games in a row. I mean, man, we could, man, but will Hector Ford play better than Koundé, man? I'm not completely sure, man. Vigo playing against Celta. We weren't very focused. Maybe we thought it would be easy to win. I mean, I don't know if it was that, man. Maybe in the second half, man. But I think it was more of a lack of concentration, lack of being 100% in the game, man. The draw is the result. Bad passes, lost position. Win together and lose. To win must be 100%, 80%, 90% won't be enough. That is a good that is a good sentence, to be fair. Will this match influence in the Champions League? No. Hopefully it doesn't, man. Hopefully it doesn't, man. I mean, well, what we have to do is to. It's easier to say, but what we have to do is, I mean, of course, see the things that aren't working, man. Try to correct them fast as possible, man, and move on, man. And move on. It's easier to say, man, but it is what we have to do, man. Why hasn't Nike deal given us to be 1-0? But all we have to do is just stay calm. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. If I'm completely honest with you, man, the one-to-one thing, man, it just get how is the word, man? I don't really know, man. What else we need to do, man? Because everybody was saying, man, that with the Nike deal would be enough. It hasn't, man. So I don't really know, man. It's a topic that it kind of it gets a little bit ahead of me, man. I don't know, man. I don't really know what we have to do, man. But hopefully, until the January window, we manage to sort them off, man. Sort them out, sorry, because it will be needed, man. Will be needed. I think now it's more clear than ever that will be needed. This part is sub. What can we have a sub to replace Casador, just like in NBA? I mean, we had it, man. We had Bernal, man. We had Bernal, but the guy got himself injured, and now we only have Casador, man. That's the problem, man. You were right all of the time, Mateus, man. You were right since the beginning, man. With the squad being so thin, man. I mean, to be fair, isn't something new, man. But I think these two games we are seeing, man, that when we lose, man, some players, man, in some positions, the team just it's like a domino, you know. You know the domino when one piece falls, man, all of the others falls together, man. It's what happens with Barca, man. You lose one player, all of the rest just go down the drain, man. We lose Lamine, down the drain, man. Casador doesn't play 10 minutes, down the drain, man. I mean, it's just for what here. I feel like it's one of those things. Decisions long and Madrid could always lose or do games along the way. Like they've been capable of. Just capitulated today. Now we have to focus. I mean, it's not as Madrid was being that good as well, man. But the thing is that we have to look for ourselves, man. That we have to look for ourselves and see what's going wrong, man. We have to focus on our problems, you know. But yeah, man. Madrid. Probably it's Madrid Problem happening. Mbappe and Bayern aren't playing to their best and they're losing. Just have to now improve and hope they lose. Exactly, man. Exactly. Focus on ourselves, and of course, if Madrid can drop some points, I mean, will they not win against Leganés, man? Probably they will win, man. To be fair, I would put like a 70-30% that they win, man. But I don't know. They haven't been that great, to be fair. After that, Getafe at home probably will win as well. Then here, well, Athletic away, not that of a easy game. And Barca, what we have after, man? Las Palmas, I mean, should be a game to win, but without Caçador, man. Hopefully Lamine is back in here, man. The scenario is not the best, man. Then after Mallorca away, how is Mallorca, man? 6, man. Doing well, to be fair. Then Mallorca and then Betis, no? Betis away. I mean, it's not an easy calendar, to be fair. To be fair, at this point of the not basically any match is no match is easy, man. You can make more matches easier than others, but at the end of the day, every opponent can compete and can do a good job, man. But what worries worries me the most is Barca's level, man. Is what concerned me the most, man. Because 3 weeks ago we didn't even care about the opponents, man. Because Barca was playing so well, man, that we didn't even need to look about the opponents, you know. But now things are a little bit different, man. But I mean, man, it just pisses me off, man. It pisses me off completely, man. That after how only after 2 games the scenario can change so fastly, man. It just takes me. It sucks a lot, man. I think I know what is the problem, man. I think no. I think I know what is the problem, man. This is the problem, man. It's because I wasn't with the Barca shirt, man. That is the problem, man. Whenever I don't see a Barca game, man, with the Barca shirt, Barca doesn't win, man. Man, it's just incredible. What is don't worry, Ancelotti has never won back-to-back leagues before this, man. I mean, yeah, the stats are there to be broken, man. The stats are there to be broken, man. Salve PGM, que tal, mano? Dia complicado, PGM, dia complicado, mano. Mas estamos tentando fazer uma terapia aqui, mano. Estamos tentando fazer uma terapia com a rapaziada aqui, mano. Fica à vontade, mano. Não sei, bom, imagino que tu não tenha visto o jogo, não? Não fica à vontade pra compartilhar aí, mano. Did you wear a Barca versus Sociedad? Wow, man, I don't really remember, man. Let me see here in the last stream, man, of Barca Buzz, man. But I'm not sure, man. I don't think I did it. If I'm completely honest with you, man, I don't think I did it. Let me see, man. Even our victory moments, I saw the scenario, man. What scenario, man? The squad depth, no? I mean, I have always said, man, that for me the Barca squad has a lot of quality, man. Has a lot of quality. Has a lot of good players all around the pitch, man. But the thing is that there are some players, man, in some positions that if we lose those players, we just basically capitulate, man. Well, not capitulate, but the level drops a lot, man. The level. I'm seeing if I was a Barca chair or not, man. I was, man. I was. But so that wasn't a problem, man. But so that is even worse, man. Because at least if the problem was the shirt, that is something that I can correct, man. But that isn't a problem. No, but yeah, that is what I'm saying, Mateus, man. I always thought that the squad has problems, man. But the thing is, you always have you are the one that always have said that, man. If Lamine doesn't play, man, if Leva doesn't play, if we lose someone, for a Caçador, for example, the team lacks a lot, man. The team lacks a lot, and I mean, hopefully, man. Hopefully, we can sign one or two players in the window, man. But with the economical situation of Barca, you can never know, man, what's gonna happen. So that is the problem. That's why you guys know that I I don't really look in transfers, man. But it's not because I don't want to. It's because I don't. How can I say that? Because I don't really know if it's gonna happen. That is the thing, man. If it could happen, perfect, incredible. But if there isn't a guarantee that it will happen, you know. Fatih and Martin don't have a future at our club. They can continue playing for us. I respect Fatih, but he lost his sparkle, and Martin never had it to begin with. Let's do something, man. Let's do something. I don't know if we will come us down or not, but let's do something, man. Let put something. January transfer window, man. Well, in terms of transfers, we have already already discussed, man. But what if you guys you guys are seeing my no, yeah. If you guys had the possibility, man, to change three players of the squad, man, or to get rid of three players of the squad and bring three new players, man, which players would you guys do, man? I think we can all agree, no? If we had to do like a small, well, not that big, but a small, no rebuild, but yeah, like an adaptation, no? Adaptation of the squad in some positions to get a little bit better, man. I think we can all agree, man. It's bad, but I have it clear, man. This one, and I have my doubts between. I have my doubts, man, between Frank de Jong and Ferran, man. Honestly, man. I have my doubts between the two. But to be fair, probably would ship out both of them. And to be fair, I mean, probably both of them. I think Alex Valle will get Martin's place, but he was more. Is there the possibility to bring Alex Valle back or not? I don't think there is, no. I think that there was a season loan without clause, nothing like that. I mean, I'm starting to think that was a mistake. To be fair, man, I don't think there. I don't think Otavio that I don't think there is, no. But at least I don't remember. But I think there. I'm starting to think there was a mistake to loan out Gerard Martin, man. Well, Gerard Martin, Alex Valle, man. Well, I started to think there. Well, it was a mistake for sure, man. For sure, was a mistake because we're seeing when Balde doesn't play, man. When Balde doesn't play, what happened? Ferran, Fatih, Martin are the players I'm selling. Frank de Jong hasn't been consistent, but he's not being as bad as the three players there. Well, let me put Gerard Martin, man. Sell for how much, man? Well, 1 million. But I'll to be fair, it's on a point that I would probably give him for free, man. And Ansu sell as well, but in January it would be difficult, no, man, to sell these players, no, man, to get rid of these players, man. But if you have the possibility, no, if you have the possibility, you can at least try. Because for example, Ansu, I know that Ansu and Ansu's salary isn't a small one, eh? I know how much it is, but I always have heard that Ansu's salary is not one of the small salaries of the squad, man. So for example, if you can take his salary and taking him off the wage bill, no, you can bring a player for him for sure. And man, Frankie Ferran, I mean, is what Harry said, man. I think it's probably Frankie is a player that at least can give you something, man. It's not giving you basically nothing in the moment, man. But it's at least a player that if you recover, but I mean, to be fair, I would sell all of them, man. I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired, man. Honestly, man. Honestly, I'm just tired of this guy, of these players, man. And all of my respect, all of my respect, all of my appreciation, and all of my how is the word, man? Cariño, no? All of my all of my affection, because I respect and I love all of Barca players, man, with all of my heart, man. Because what I always do, man, I always support every player, man. But honestly, I cannot, man. I cannot see Gerard Martin without Barca shirt anymore, man. Honestly, man. Honestly, man. Honestly. It, I cannot, man. I cannot anymore, man. So let me drink some water, man. I think also is our top three salary. I mean, I don't know if top three, man, but he's up there, man. He's that he. I don't know if top three, but I don't know, maybe top five, something like that, man. That definitely, man. That definitely gets more than what he deserves. I think that is 100% 100% sure, man. That definitely receives more than what he deserves, because I mean the man is not performing, man. Not performing how he should, man. Frank Young, I think will give a chance too. He showed more promise to me than Ferran, and he can be a good player. He just needs to trust in to recover from the ankle, which is more psychological at the moment. Yeah, that is the point. Like, I'll put a star with Frankie, man, because his problem, I don't know, man. I've with Frankie at least, man, we know the problem is in the quality, because we know he's a quality player, but I think it's can be what Harry said, man. Maybe that he's not 100% fit as we thought he would have been, man. Or I think there's something else, man. I think he mentally he's not at the same connection with the team, man. Something like that, man. Frank de Jong, Lewandowski, Ter Stegen, Lenglet, and Ansu. That is the top five. Wow. Wow. I mean, the young Leva and Ter Stegen, I could expect, to be fair, but Lenglet, man. I mean, how is Bartomeu not in J not in jail yet, man? I agree with you, Martin. He cannot be a Barca player for much longer. Giving that freedom corner, I think where much let him go, man. I mean, well, whatever, man. Whatever has to be, man. Whatever has to be to to get him off, man. Because I have the thing is, man. If he hasn't had like enough chances, let's put it like he had played only I don't know, man. 50 minutes on the season, man. With 50 minutes on 20 matches, not enough for a player to demonstrate. But he has played a lot, man. What is the Mateus? What is the side, man, that you can see the minutes of the players, man? Can I see on the on transfer market, man? For us to see how many minutes he has played this season, man. Because I think it has been a lot, man. For a player, man, that we basically didn't know who he was, man. 26% of the minutes on the field. I mean, I don't know how many minutes that is exactly, man. But it's look 323 minutes, man. I mean, it's more than enough, man. It's more than enough for a player to for a player to demonstrate, man. And he and he hasn't demonstrated nothing, man. Bringing Leao, David and Jonathan Tah. Well, those would be that would be the dream, no? But I would try to sign at least one of those three in the January transfer window, man. The three, of course, would be very difficult, man. Leao, for example. Leao, for example, Milan is not gonna give you Leao on January, man. But for example, a Jonathan David or a Jonathan Tah, I will try, man, because at the end of the day, are players that Barca will be trying to get as free agents, man. So I don't know if you have to pay 10 million to bring Jonathan Tah, man. Jonathan Tah as well, but Jonathan David, I would bring, man. I would bring who who would improve the team more, man? Jonathan David or Jonathan Tah, man? I mean, I think we need more an attacker than a defender. To be fair, eh? The president of the league said that he won't let David live in general. I mean, that doesn't surprise me, man. Doesn't surprise me because at the end of the day, well, with the season going on, it's difficult, man. It's difficult, but you can always try, no? You can you can always try and see and see what happened, man. Let me put in here Jonathan Tah, Jonathan David, and and Leao, man. But Leao would be the dream, but yeah, I think it would be impossible. Leao will cost 80 to 100 million without ages. Time David will cost 20 million with ages is screen ages free. Exactly, man. Exactly. That is the point. Leao, I think, would be next to impossible in the general transfer window, man. Jonathan David and Jonathan Tah, you can at least try, man. Would be difficult as well. Of course, would be difficult, man, because at the end of the day, they are the problem is that they are important players on their teams, you know. Que o problema é que eles são jogadores importantes no times deles, mano. São jogadores que jogam, jogadores que even if they're gonna leave, man, and their contract are expiring, man. There are players that plays, man. Jonathan Tah plays on Leverkusen, or I think he does, or maybe I'm wrong. Jonathan Dave plays a little, man. So that is the only problem, man. If Deco wants to bring someone in January, he would need to look to top two tier teams. What do you mean exactly about that, man? In terms of I get it. In terms of teams that like are not your cities, your Bayerns, no, like the second. No, I understand it. I get it. Yeah, for sure. Well, in January, man. In general, usually what is available are players that or are with 6 months on their contracts, man, or players that don't really play on their teams and are looking to get out and get more minutes, man. Or players on loan, something like that. But I think Barca will have to try, man. Because we cannot. I didn't have that feeling entire, man. I didn't have that feeling entire some weeks ago, but now I have realized, man, that the squad is too thin to compete the whole season, man. The squad is too thin to compete the whole season, man. So at least one play. I think we have talked in a podcast or something like that, man. At least one body in the attack, man. One body more in the attack, or yeah, especially in the attack, man. Or a fullback. Well, I would be looking an attacker or a fullback, man, because the fullback as well. Well, when Balde and Kunde are not playing, things get difficult as well. Ferran Martinez for Leal, David and Tah, only my present. Nah, that would be top, eh? That would be top, man. Don't know if that would be realistic and possible to happen, man. But would be. Well, nah, would be the dream scenario for sure. Very difficult top 1 series. Let the players live in winner. No, exactly, man. It's the same thing. For example, imagine a team comes knocking at Barca to try to sign. I don't know, man. I don't know. For example, a Gavi, for example. Of course, Barca's not gonna. it's not gonna let him leave. No way. Gavi's not leaving Barca, but just to put an example, you know. With the season going on, man, it's difficult, man. It's difficult for the teams don't usually let their players to get out that easily. I remember, for example, I think it was two seasons ago, man, when Cancelo wasn't playing basically anything. as City, man, and then Bayern went on and signed him. I think on the deadline day, man. That deadline day on the January transfer window, or no, man. But but you see what I mean, you know. That's because he wasn't playing, Bob. He didn't want to be a City man. City didn't want he didn't want him there as well, and then he left, man. But it's difficult, man. Look, if you lose one player, that can destroy your season. Look, City without exactly, man. No. It is it is disappointing when that happens, but yeah, man. At the end of the day, you have your every team, man, have their star, man, have their players that you really depend on them, and those players are what makes you are those players are the players that make the difference, man, between you being a good team and you being a top team, man, and that is the thing, man. But hopefully, in our case, man, with Lamine, man, that is in something serious, man. Hopefully, at least in the game against Brest, man, he can at least be in the bench, man. You know, that he can at least he he can at least be in the bench, man, to come in when needed, man. Let's see let's do a lineup prediction, man, for Tuesday, man. Why it's Tuesday the game, man. Why? Games are coming thick and fast, man. It's absolutely crazy, man. But to be fair, that is I don't really see that, but it can be bad, but also can be good, man, because it's a new opportunity, you know. Is a new opportunity to come up and to change the dynamics that we're having. That it's not being a positive one, of course. I mean, if we lose, it's just drama, total drama. But if we manage to win this game against Brestman, that is a team that has been doing well in the UCL as well, and I think hasn't lost any match until now on the Champions, man. Is that the opportunity to change the situation, man? We need a strong squad to compete with Flick. Yeah, the problem is that on the summer, you guys saw what happened, you know, man. That we basically were able to do anything, man. And now, I mean, now with the Nike, we should be able, man. But until now, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess we just have to wait, man. We just have to wait and see what's gonna happen, man. I know that sometimes I sound a little bit repetitive with things, man. But is that when I don't have anything else to say, man, or that I think that is the point, man. What else, man? This could be crazy, but Juve won't sell. No, that is definitely impossible sign, man. No, players that are like the main players, man, of their teams is very difficult, man. Very difficult to be able to sign. Just at the end, a winger generally good. Buying a winger for sure. And yeah, man, yeah, probably another DM would be good because we saw what happened when Casado wasn't on the pitch, basically, man. So yeah, I think one player more in the attack, man. Probably a winger and a DM doesn't even need to be a top player, man. But if I'm honest with you guys, man, I don't know if you guys will agree with me, man. But I regret Barca not signing Guido Rodriguez, man. I know that he isn't like a top player, man. But I think, man, he probably is a player that, for example, if Casado cannot play, he would be playing and would be doing the job, man. And he definitely was better than Uriel Romeo, for example, man. It was a signing that we had tied up, man. We had tied up that signing, but was a Xavi signing, you know. And then of course Flick came up and they decided not signing. But I I regret it, man. I regret not signing him because I think he would be your answer, man. He would be your answer in. Of course, Casado would continue to be the starter for sure, but he would be he would be the backup option, man, and a player that can give you a decent level when you don't have your starter, man. Useful player, starting to think that way. Agree with you, Guido Ruiz. I mean, it's something that I was thinking that in the last days, man, because he and by the end of the day, man, the guy is a World Cup winner, man, a player of experience, a player with personality. But was a missed opportunity at the end of the day. We've had to deal with Martin again against Brest next week. Brest isn't going to be seen. Martin will be seen. Martin will be seeing the big rest of the thing. Yeah, the view rest of the bench from the sidelines. I mean, I have to laugh to not cry, man. I have to laugh to not cry because it's the is what we have gone up to. Let me put here the defense, man. I mean, Yaki Peña for sure. I mean, Kunde has been on a bad bunch, man. But I still start Kunde, man, because I think the best Barca team right now has just Kunde in him, and I think his bad moment has to do with the team, not only with him, because I think he has got a little bit more exposed in the last game. Could he possibly get Giddens from Dortmund in January? I mean, does he? Does he is he a starter or a Dortmund or what? If he's a starter, an important player, man, difficult, man, difficult. If he's a player that doesn't play that much, maybe. And the one about the one from Stuttgart, man, the one from Stuttgart that we always talk about, man. What is his name? The guy that has a the guy that has a nose bigger than Pinocchio, man. What is his name, man? Steeler. This one. Maybe, no? He's crucial for Dortmund. So difficult, no? Difficult. I mean, what if he needs this nose, man? I mean, every time I see, it's looking like someone punching him on the face and his nose got stuck, man. I mean, we need to do our best next week if we want to win against the best French team in the UCL. Nah, for sure, man, for sure. We need. It's easy to say, man, but we need to recover our best level, man. So what we have to do is simple, man, but it is, man, because the Barca team, man, that we saw 1 month ago, man, the game against Madrid, man, the game against Bayern, the game against Espanyol, for example, that is a fearless team, man. That is a team that we talking more than once, man. That is a team that can beat anyone, man. That can beat any team at any moment, man. But the team that we're seeing now, unfortunately, I don't think it's the case, man. It's a team that lacks a lot of things, man. And hopefully, Flick and the squad can find a way, man. Can find a way to find a solution, basically. I would go for Darius Hugo and Ginotto for Leeds, no? No, Ginotto is a good one, eh? Oscar, man. Oscar from Barca Buzz, man. He's also a Leeds fan, man, and he talks a lot about Ginotto, and that he's a very good player. Yeah, for sure, man. But again, is it possible? As you said, man, can we even sign no one, man? The honest answer that I can give you is I don't know, man. I really don't know, man. If I had the answer, of course, I would give you because I always do, but I don't really know, man. I don't have the answer for you, man. If Balde can play next week, Ford needs to start. I mean, I'm gonna be putting Balde in here. because, but the thing is that he didn't even play any minute. Didn't even play a single minute today, man. But if he can play, for sure he would be the starter. But if he doesn't, I would go for Ford. 1,000%. 1,000%. Wouldn't even think, man. Wouldn't even think because the minutes that Ford played today as a left back, man, were definitely better than all of the 300 minutes that we saw from Gerard Martin, man. For sure, for sure. He also wanted to leave the thing. Leaving in championship, I think is more easier. I mean, I think it's more accessible, no, than a Leao, for example. No, but you could even get him on loan, for example. You you could even get him in on loan, for example, and see how he does, man. And what about the return from Adama Traore, man? What do you guys think, man? The return from Adama Traore, wow! But of course, Adama is a right winger, not a left winger. I mean, could give some rest to Lamine, but Adama when he was at Barca to I think no, 2 seasons ago, no, three seasons ago that was. I mean, he had some decent games there, but no. I think he has passed. Range for Alex could be a good fullback to get in Germany for the summer. Well, sorry, man, but my voice is my voice is going down the drain, man. Getting his 21 better than Martinez any day of the week. I mean, what I would try is, but I don't think it's possible, is to bring back Alex Valle, man. That is what I would try to do, and what I would like personally, because in the end of the day he's on loan, no. Man, even if we have to pay like I don't know 2 million fee, for example, man. 2 million fee, for example, to Celtic, I would do it, man, because definitely would be better than Martin, man. I think Adama is playing a lot in Fulham. He's a starter, no, yeah. I mean, Adama is a good player, man. Adama is a good player. What are we saying about Lobotka for Napoli? I mean, incredible, man. Incredible. I think you guys probably will remember, man, that I have talked about Lobotka, man. He would have personally. He's a player that I would have signed to be one of the starters DMs, well, not now, because now you have Caçador, but at the summer, for example, if there was the possibility, he would have a player that I would have signed 100%. But he's one of the main players at Napoli, man. He well, I mean, well, is he not playing that much, man? Well, let me give you a look. Nah, but he plays, man. And Napoli, I mean, at least, why he's not being a starter in the last few games, eh? Look, Gilmore is being a starter. Wow, that is quite curious, eh? But I mean, he used to play, man. He used to play a lot with when Napoli won the Scudetto, man, with Spalletti, man. He was one of the main guys, man. Were we searching for Lobotka? Lobotka's, I think so, man. There was, I don't know, man. There were some links for sure, man. There was some links, some transfer windows ago, man. But I don't even know if Barca had the possibility, man. Is he injured? Let me give a look, man. I don't think so, man. Well, because he's on the bench, you know. If he was injured, probably wouldn't even be on the bench, man. Let me see how many minutes he has had this season, man. I mean, 640 minutes. I mean, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's eight matches has played, man. Nah. And you guys know Napoli is one of the toughest teams to negotiate, man. See how difficult it was, man, for Osimhen to get out of Napoli, man. See how long it took for Koulibaly to get out of Napoli, man. For example, is a difficult team to negotiate, man. So I I don't even like the thought of. That will need to use his creativity because we knew. No, for sure, man. I mean, he he did very well with Dani Olmo signing, man. Did very well with Dani Olmo, man. So that's well, not only he, no, he and together with Flick. I always think that the that the transfers have to be uh the the manager and the sporting director and also the president, has to be like a triangle, man. Everybody has to be in the same line, everybody has to be with in the same agreement, When the sporting director has an opinion, man, and the manager has other, and the president has other, then you have a problem, man. They don't have a problem. So everyone has to be in the same line, and yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully they can find the solution, man. We can get some free agents on the market. Some of them could be very interesting. Yeah, the ones that we were the ones that we were talking about before, no, your Jonathan Taz, your Jonathan Davids, those kind of players, no. Who else? Who else would be free agent in 6 months? Is Salah? Salah will be a free agent. No? Well, probably he's gonna be renewing with Liverpool, no? But he could be a one as well. Eh? I saw a player in Farnell, Milambo. Milambo. Wow, that is that is a interesting name, eh? Tu que é brasileiro sabe, né? O Matheus, mano. Milambo, nome curioso, mano. Is he a midfielder? I mean, never saw him playing, to be fair, man. I think Sane as well. But that would be more for the summer, I think, man. Not for now. But yeah, man. Coming back in here, man. Caçador for sure has to play. I mean, man, I would put Gavi as a starter. I think Gavi deserves to have a continuity, man. After the game from today, I think he did quite well, man. And I don't really know how Brest plays, man. But I think he probably is gonna be an intense team and a team that probably is gonna be as Suriel said, man. Try to be a physical team, man. So you need to have Gavi on the team. Then I mean, Leva for sure. Would going to be a lopsided fixture. Breno Williams, Maxi Gomez. The one is this the one? Maxi Gomez is the Uruguayan one, the one that played at Valencia. This guy was linked a Barca more than once. If it is the one that I'm thinking, a player, man, that I think would come absolutely in handy for Barca, man. That I think is a player that would be absolutely top, man, and even if he's only a lawman. This one, Brian Zaragoza, man. I think he would be to have him on the left winger, man, as the backup for Rafinha, man. And we had the chance to sign him. I think so, or at least I remember seeing that, man. I remember seeing him linked with Barca, but he never. The thing is that Barca gets linked, man, with so many players, man, and then they nothing happens, man. It's just so frustrating, man. But get linked, but Barca gets linked with basically every player that every player that you can imagine, man. But Bayern would because he's on loan from Bayern as well. Nah, then you I mean they let Leva come. To be fair, when Leva came, we had to negotiate with Barca, but it was a different scenario, of course. But yeah, it would be difficult. Abdi is getting better too. He renewed with Betis, but I would prefer I would prefer Brian Zaragoza still. Maxi Gomez, you were referring. Okay, okay, decent player. But I don't think it's the profile that Barca need, man. Hugh so also, but I don't want to be cursed. That what? That he's gonna be a free agent? Nah, but he will. I saw something I think for Romano, man, that his contract that he has like a clause, man, a clause that will make his contract automatically renewed or renew or something like that. Well, I could be wrong, man. But yeah, man. Then I mean, let's put it like that. The Rafinha is not gonna be playing. Well, Rafinha or Lamine, man. Then I would put, man, Rafinha on the left. On the right, sorry. I would put Omo in here, man. And honestly, man. Here, I mean, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Probably the simple answer would be a Fermin, man. Would be a Fermin, but would I mean, man? It's exactly what I was going to say here. I mean, out of the options, man. Out of the options that you have, man, that aren't the best ones, man. Aren't the best ones, definitely. I think at least, man, at least Paul. But why? And then if you want, man, you can. Why you can do that if you want, man. Rafinha on the left and Paul Victor on the right. That's it. And at least, of course, Paul Victor is not going to be giving you what I mean gives, but at least you have a proper winger. Well, proper winger because he's not really a winger, but he's a player that we have seen play on the wing before, man, and can do the job for sure, man. And I mean, because at least you can get the best of the Nyomo, man. You can get the best of Rafinha, man. You have Casado and Gavi on the midfield, man. That will be your engine, man. Your engine, your muscle, no, your muscle on the midfield, man. So yeah, I think probably could be the due to go, man. Who was the Argentinian that we scouted? Was a River player, River player, man. Don't really remember his name, man. But yeah, he was from River, man. 17 years old, I think, or something like that, no? Mastontuono. This is the player. Mastontuono. What that is Franco Mastontuono. Well, River Plate always produces some very good players. It's incredible. Julian Alvarez, Echeverry, Enzo Fernandez. Wow. They always produces some bangers. Good night, news, man. I think we are also. I'm not gonna be sticking that much, man. I don't know if you guys really want the ratings, we can do it. But if not, man, I think we skip it, man, because I'm almost in my limit, man, in terms of voice, man, and I don't wanna. I don't want to lose my voice for the rest of the day and for tomorrow, man. But if you guys want the ratings, we can do it. We can do it thick and fast. But I mean, I don't think there's really that much else to talk, man. Kunde accepts blames for subtle mistake. Nice. No, Kunde always has been a very self-critical player, man. At least sorry. Always when he has spoken, man, he always has been a crucial player, a critical player, man. And yeah, man. I mean, it wasn't an individual mistake from him. I mean, it can happen, man. It can happen it can happen with everybody, man. Even with the best players, man. Even Messi has already made mistakes, man. Or Cristiano Ronaldo. Every player, man. Every player can make mistakes. So that's it, man. That's 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 what happens. What we have to do is it's go up front end, as Kunde did, realize the mistake and then and work no and work to not make the same mistake again, man. And we can sip then if you wanna. Not too much to say. To be fair, I mean, Rafinha, Gavi, and Iñaki Peña are the best ones, man. I mean, Iñaki probably would give you an 8 and an 8.2 because at the end of the day, if we are honest, he saved a lot, man. I just want to say great performance by Iñaki Peña, exactly, man. He saved Barcelona and probably could have lost if it wasn't for him. I think Rafinha offensively was the player that produced the most. Even in the last moments, man, he was always being the biggest threat. And I think Gavi did probably his best game, man. His best game since coming back from injury, man. And the rest, I mean, not that much to say. To be fair, the rest, as the whole team had a bad day, man. And that's it. Vermeeren is a free agent 2025, but he was a player that was very interesting, a very interesting one. But let me remember who was Vermeeren. Of course, the one that is on Atletico, no. But yeah, man, that a player that you can develop for sure, man. A player that can develop for sure. No, but in the next streams, that if you guys want, we can see a little bit more of the market and analyze a little bit and see what happens. Hopefully, man. Hopefully with a win, man. Hopefully, man. Because I cannot do it. I cannot do it anymore, man. I don't know how to be a scapegoat, man. I'm sorry, lads. But I don't really know how to do it, but we always try to come here with a positive mindset, man, and analyze and all of the good stuff that we always do, man. But yeah, man, I think that's gonna be for today, man. Thank you guys for being here today, man. Thank you guys for your patience, man. Your solidarity, man. To being here with us as always, man. And see you guys, man. Tamo junto, tá na próxima. Tamo junto, Matheus. Grande abraço, mano. Grande abraço pra ti aí, mano. So that's it, lads. Have a good rest of Saturday, man. For you guys that are still on Saturday, man. And if not, a good rest of the weekend, and see you guys on Tuesday, man. Have a good one. And Visca Barça and Visca Catalonia as always, man. Have a lovely day, everyone. Take care.